Well guys, here we're going to have a look at another construction as an internal tangent between two circles. And what that basically is, you can see this little green line here. It's tangent to the two of them, but it goes in between them. Okay, the other ones we had are external ones and they sat on the outside like a bicycle chain. Okay, so let's go and draw this. We'll put them on the same line. Just going to make sure we can see all this nicely on camera here. And we're going to do two circles. So what we might do is we'll make this a reasonably decent size. So we'll put them 100 mil apart. There we go. Mark that there and there. And again, whenever you're drawing your circles, it can be quite easy to, just put a little mark like that so we can see where the center is going to be. All right, so we'll do a small one here and a big one here. Let's see, for the small circle, I think we'll do it about this size. And let's give you some nice numbers. So we'll make that 25 radius. And there we go. Now for the big circle, we'll make that a little bit bigger, surprisingly. And let's go with, we'll go with 45. So this one's going to be 45. I'll write that down in the drawing in a second. Okay, so, and there we are, it's going to work nicely. So this one is radius 25, and this one is radius 45. Okay, so it's going to be a pretty weird looking tangent sticking right in the center there. So how do we do this? Well, it's going to be a tangent looking like this. Now remember, our easy tangent is one where it's a point and it's a circle. Okay, that kind of thing, we can do that nicely. So if we could make this awkward one onto a point, well, it'll be a whole lot easier, wouldn't it? So what we're going to do, we're going to do exactly that. So that's probably easier to illustrate with a pen, pencil even. So how far would I need to move this guy to get it onto the point? Well, it's going to be by the radius, okay, which means we move out by the radius here. So we're going to draw ourselves another little circle, which is the radius of these two added together, and that is going to be 70, radius 70. So let's go set my compass up on 70. There we go. So now there we are, nice big construction. So this one is only a construction. I'll draw it dark so you can see it. Okay, so this here is radius of 25 plus 45, which equals 70. So it's adding the two of them together. I'll just give a little bit of color in this one, just so you know it's only a construction. There we go. I won't go the whole way around to get the idea. Okay, so that's like we're really getting our tangent line, which of course is green, to that point. All right, well, it's not so bad. Join these, find the center, bisect, off we go. So let's do it. Now, you probably spotted that you can know the center, but it's no harm to do a quick bisection just for the practice. There we go. Because a lot of times you won't know the center. And drop that down there. Okay, so there's my center. And we can go off and draw this little semicircle. Now, what we're going to do is we might actually just take a note of a couple of the steps we did. So the first step was draw the two circles. The second step, okay, was to draw a circle. Okay, let's call these A and B, which is a radius of A plus B. All right, you can actually draw them on either one really, but it depends on the direction of the tangent. Okay, so we draw the circle, and in this case it was radius 70 for us. Okay, and sometimes if you're doing these notes, a little bit of like an orange code there. I know it's the orange drawing and the orange line in it. Okay, third, we're going to bisect centers. Bisect line between A and B. Okay, A and B, and that was this kind of guy here. We found the center, and then we're going to draw, okay, semicircle. And I can see my tangent's going to be like this, my point of contact's going to be up there, so I can see it's this half of it. All right. Okay, so where are we going? We're doing all this. We're going to draw the semicircle, and there we are. Now, what are we going to do next? Well, this gives me my point of contact, POC. So 5. Then we find point of contact. And you can illustrate this a little bit more clearly if you need to, how to do it. Okay. Now, what the point of contact is going to give me, all right, bring this back here, it's going to give me my normal. I'll draw that in. There we go. Yes, the young Bates children have just come back in and they're all a little bit mad. Okay, this is my normal. All right, my tangent's perpendicular to that, but I don't need to draw that just yet. All right, because this tells me this is my point of contact. There we go, they're very excited today. This is my real point of contact. Okay, so now what are we doing next? Well, turns out if the tangent is perpendicular to that and it's perpendicular to my other normal, these two guys are parallel. So, using my sliding set squares, I can scoot down here and I can find the other normal. Kind of a handy little step. Okay, find the other normal. See if we can find this one. Find point of contact. 6. I'm going to say find normals. You can expand on these little notes anywhere if you need to, just so you can see what's going on. And that gives me my next point of contact. There we go, point of contact. And of course the final step, which is nice and straightforward, is to connect these two. And there we have our tangent. Okay, and that is my internal tangent to these two circles here and here. Okay. 7, we're going to fit 7 to our video, we just about are. Okay, connect point of contacts for tangent. Now, that's also in your book, you can have a little look through that one. But it's a really nice one. You can see the only difference with our external tangent is that we're adding the two radiuses for the construction circle instead of subtracting them. Okay, and that's because we're having to move up this way instead of down this way. Okay, to get back to our very simple one of a tangent to a circle at a point. All right, off you go. Work through this one, and our second part of today's lesson, we're going to have a little drawing to do.